the 2018 third generation Dodge Challenger Scat Pack versus the fourth generation Saleen S351 Mustang. In the head-to-head battle, which one of these cars comes out victorious? I'm here to tell you, this battle isn't even close. Let's get into it. Jerry. What's up, my people, and welcome to the SN95 Power channel. So before we get started, for all you new viewers out there, the SN95 Power channel is about the fourth generation Mustang. Any Mustang from 1994 to 2004 is considered an SN95 Mustang. So what we like to do is go to local shows, national shows, and we record pretty much any SN95 that we see at these shows. So we can have a brand new GT350 next to a Mach 1. We're just going to record that Mach 1 and just walk right past that GT350. But we also have a lot of how-to videos. We have a playlist with how-tos. We have a playlist with national shows. We have a bunch of playlists, so videos on our playlist. So be sure to check that out if you're interested in any SN95 content. The other thing that we like to do on this channel is have fun with these cars. My wife has a 2002 GT, which we were running a lot last year towards the end of the season at Great Lakes Raceway in Union Grove, Wisconsin. We were running it naturally, as per it, trying to get the best NA pulls out of that we could, because this year we're going supercharged via an Allen supercharger. So it's my wife's convertible. She doesn't want a roll bar in it, and so we're kind of limited to 13s. Anything below 12s, anything in the 12s, you got to have a roll bar. This red car used to be a push rod. We're doing a Coyote swap, but it's not just a regular Coyote swap. At the end of this video, I'll double back and tell you what we're doing with this car right here. But that's our channel, strictly fourth generation Mustang stuff. So if you need some inspiration for your fourth generation Mustang, or if you're kind of curious about fourth gen Mustangs, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell notification, because right now we're in what we call build season, but pretty soon car show season, action season is going to be starting. So our first show is in March, Ponies and Smokies. We'll be down there. Hope to see y'all down there. But let's get into this video. So today we're going to do a battle between the Saleen S351 and the 2018 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack. The Saleen S351 comes from Saleen Automotive, founded by Steve Saleen in 1983. Known for their high-performance Mustangs, Saleen made a name with the S351 in the mid-90s. This car became an icon of American muscle and engineering excellence. Now, you might not know this, but you could get a new Edge Mustang with a pushrod motor. The 1999 Saleen S351 is another high-performance variation of the Mustang, but it's even more powerful than the SC281 because of this. The engine featured a 351 supercharged V8. It produced 495 horsepower and 490 foot-pounds of torque. The model accelerated from 0 to 60 in about 4.6 seconds thanks to its powerful engine. Like the SC281, the S351 included unique Saleen bodywork such as a custom fascia, side skirts, and a rear wing. It also had Saleen specific badging and graphics. The suspension was upgraded for better handling and performance compared to the S281. The Saleen S351 featured racecraft suspension components including stiffer springs, gas pressurized shocks, and heavy-duty sway bars. Inside the Saleen S351 featured custom gauges, serialized plaques, and unique upholstery. Now, the 95 S351 and the later 1999 S351s had some slight differences, but we're just going to run down some of the general parts that were used in this motor. Now, the internals consisted of forged pistons. I believe they were Wiseco, H-beam rod, a forged crank. On top of that, it had some twisted wedge heads. The intakes were supposedly extreme horned, but it was not very consistent. Add that all together, the 5.8 supercharged V8 produced 495 horsepower and 490 foot-pounds of torque. And it crossed the quarter mile at 12.9 seconds at 117 miles per hour. Top speed, 170 miles per hour.
Got them wide wheels on the front and the back for grab.
The 2018 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack is a standout model in the Challenger lineup. It's known for its blend of classic muscle car aesthetics and modern performance. The 2018 Dodge Challenger Scat Pack featured a performance-tuned suspension designed to enhance handling and ride quality. Some models offered an adaptive dampening suspension system, which adjusts the shock absorber stiffness in real time based on driving condition and select driving modes. Upgraded sway bars help reduce body roll during aggressive cornering, providing a more stable and controlled driving experience. The Scat Pack featured a limited slip differential which helped distribute power evenly to rear wheels, improving traction and handling, especially during accelerating and cornering. The 2018 Dodge Challenger RT Scat Pack is powered by a robust and high-performance engine that makes it an outstanding model in the muscle car world. It came with a naturally aspirated 6.4-liter Hemi V8, 485 horsepower at 6,100 RPM, 475 pound-feet of torque at 4,100 RPM. Compression ratio 10:9:1 with a red line of 6,400 RPM. Acceleration 0 to 60, 4.3 seconds. It crossed the quarter mile around 12.6 seconds at 112 miles per hour with a top speed of 182 miles per hour. Now, the block and heads were aluminum construction for reduced weight and improved heat dissipation. Probably one of the biggest downfalls of that car, or really any V8 right now, is the cylinder deactivation. Now, it was a standard feature to improve fuel economy by deactivating 4 of the 8 cylinders under light load conditions. So which vehicle wins here? Looking by the numbers, they're fairly close, but let's dig into some of these performance numbers a little bit deeper. Now, people love to call these Dodge Challenger boats. Now, they're big, heavy cars. But if we look at some of the performance data, you might be a little surprised. Now, just looking at some average data from lap times at Willow Springs, best lap time of 1 minute 25 seconds, as opposed to the Saleen did it in 1 minute 30 seconds. All right, so let's not get into a fight about lap times on these cars. And I know somebody with a Scat Pack did the Nürburgring in 4 seconds, and somebody with their S351 did the Nürburgring in 2.9 seconds. So let's not battle about that. But these are just averages. Driver, weather conditions, all that stuff plays into a factor. But at Willow Springs, it looks like the Challenger posted a quicker time. Now let's talk about Road America. Now, the average lap time for the Saleen was 2 minutes 30 seconds. Average lap time for the Scat Pack, 2 minutes, 37 seconds. So it just kind of it shows you from a road course standpoint, these cars are pretty much in the same ballpark, and they're really going to come down to driver on a situation like this. So let's talk about quarter mile time. Quarter mile time, the Scat Pack, 12.6 at 112 miles per hour. The Saleen S351, 12.9 at 117 miles per hour. Now, these are published quarter mile times from magazines. Now, don't get mad again because you have a friend who can do an eighth mile in 4 seconds in their Scat Pack, and somebody with the S351 can run a quarter mile in 8.2 seconds. So let's not split hairs over this, but this is just kind of showing you how close these cars are at the quarter mile or at the road course. They're pretty close to each other. So who wins here? Let's break this down. So if we really want to be honest here, if we take a 2018 Scat Pack and we park it in the mall or at a shopping center or wherever, and we take a S351 and we park it right next to it or on the other side of it, more people are going to pay attention to the Scat Pack. It really takes a hardcore Mustang enthusiast to really differentiate a Saleen Mustang from a normal Mustang. So the average person who sees the S351 is just gonna be like, oh, there's a Mustang. Now, don't get me wrong, I think the design, whether it's a early SN95 or new Edge design, I think they're both beautiful. They're gorgeous designs. But it's something about that Scat Pack that just screams America. It screams bald eagle. It just makes you want to do donuts wherever you're at. But again, that's the problem with the Scat Pack. It's too popular. And despite it being quicker in the quarter mile and almost being comparable on the road course, all that doesn't matter if you don't have the car. And what I mean by that, you leave that same Scat Pack at the mall and you leave that same Mustang at the mall, you walk away from it. When you come back, the Scat Pack's going to be gone. So it's kind of like on the movie Matrix, when he's like, how can he be the one if he's dead? So how can a Scat Pack win if it's stolen? So despite all the modern design, the sound of those Scat Packs, the amenities of that Scat Pack, its biggest downfall is it gets stolen all the time. And with that, the Saleen wins, and it's not even close. All right, I hope y'all like that little battle video. I have more of those in store, but before we get out of here, I just want to give you a heads up and kind of introduce to you who are new to the channel on what's going on. So this was my Boss block, small block Ford. Had a turbo, 1.3 turbo kit on here with a 75 millimeter turbo. Enforcer heads, 1.7 roller rockers, strict flow stage 2 cam, and GT40, okay, no GT40 police, GT40 tubular intake. And yeah, this is all coming out. So I'm pulling all this stuff out and I'm going to do a coyote swap. Now, me having a turbo kit on here, I really had to mangle this Scott rod panel. I'm going to redo this. I am going to use rivets and some seam seal. I have panels for both sides this time. I'm going to install that. I'm going to respray this engine bay since I have access to all this stuff right now. And on my coyote swap, I am going to use this Predator supercharger. So I've got some parts right here because I can't use this factory pulley. It's just going to make too much boost on that stock bottom end. So I'm going to pulley up to like a 3.5 and try to be right around 10 psi. I think 10 psi is a good number. Would probably put this car right around 600 wheel, which would be great for what I'm trying to do with this car this year. So right now, yeah, we're in the process of pulling this all out. I know a lot of people go with the control packs when they do a coyote swap. I'm going with a Highly Terminator X because I have a built 4R70W. Now, the thing is, with a small block Ford 4R70W won't bolt to a mod motor, so I have to get a mod motor 4R70W. And basically, if time permits, I'm going to take it to a shop and have them rebuild. But if we're short on time to make it to Ponies in the Smoky, I'm just going to pull all the guts out of this and just put it in the new 4R70W I have. But hey, that's the rundown of what's going on. Really, the biggest thing right now, this is the Allen supercharger that's going on my wife's 2-valve. And yeah, we're looking to get this done for Ponies in the Smokies. The supercharged 2-valve is pretty much going to start as soon as we come back from Ponies in the Smokies. That's pretty easy. I have pretty much everything I need. And I'm thinking, because by that being a convertible, I'm limited to really 13s. And I'm going to see if I can squeeze 310 rear horsepower out of a stock injectors and a stock pump. I'm going to tune this myself. And if you're interested in that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notifications, because we've got a lot going on this year. But first things first, Ponies in the Smoky and getting this coyote swap done. I am not going to bore y'all with showing me pull this motor, showing me spraying the engine bay, unless you're interested in that stuff. So if you're interested in seeing that, leave a comment down below and maybe I'll get a video going on me doing that. But the plan is once I get this motor out and get this engine bay sprayed, then that's where we're going to start really documenting this coyote swap, because it's not too many people who use the Terminator X, and I haven't seen anybody document it like from start to finish, wiring up a Terminator X on a coyote swap. So we're going to get that documented real good, show you how easy it is on these 94, 95 Mustangs. So hey, hang around. We're about to start cooking up some hot stuff over here. So hey, I appreciate y'all hanging out with me on this long video. Do me a solid, tell a couple of people about the channel, and until next time, God bless.